We leaving?
Hello.
We are indeed.
Ah, didn't see you there.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, we are.
Now I'm picturing Andros in the backwards chair, like Captain America.
With the air
Didn't see you
shirt.
there. Let's wrap.
Nah, Andros is gonna be Deadpool at the end of the movie. Just walks out in the bathrobe. What are you doing here?
What are you doing
Go
here?
home.
Go home.
Mine hasn't updated yet. It doesn't even show you live yet. Weird.
That's weird.
He's live.
Dumb.
It updated on my side.
Yeah, it just like, here, let me do this first. That way it posts, and then I'll refresh.
Okay, yep. Thank you for the resub.
Hell yeah.
It is a bit... Excuse me. It is a bit strange, though.
Alright,
Like,
there
it's
you go.
not showing me live, but I
got
am
that
live.
cough, huh?
Yeah. I think it's allergies.
I had to refresh.
Yep, that did it.
Nice. Nice.
We leaving.
Right.
For real this time.
For real, for real.
For real.
On God. No cap.
Goaded with
Wait,
the sauce.
no cap, are you sure?
I'm wearing a hat right now, so
Dang!
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was asking for clarification.
yeah, I'm always capping. It's my secret cap. I'm always cap.
That's Cap.
But do you have the Yankee with no brim?
No.
What's the problem?
No, no.
Belong to...
No, I have the Hot Topic Cookie Monster hat, so
Ah.
Perfect.
there's a fucking reference point.
Mm.
Merrick would probably wear it. He probably would.
You know, I could
Does he
see
go to Hot
that.
Topic?
It stays on.
It stays on during sex.
Oh my god.
God, yes. As I remember, canonically, Merrick gets women, so unlike asexual Octavius over there,
Yeah.
who had a daughter.
Yeah, somehow.
Listen, just say
Octavius made-
chastity.
Photosynthesis.
Look, look, we all know he's okay with doing it for the
Osmosis.
sole sake
He
of
reproduced by
procreation.
budding. She just sprouted off my body.
But can Merrick say that he fucked a goddess?
No.
You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that if that conflicts with your backstory or if that needs to be revealed.
That's true. Who's to
Just
say?
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's one thing Artavius does have.
It's true.
That's true.
One
That's
up.
true.
There's a 1 in 100 chance that he'll pick up anytime someone uses divine intervention on Valis.
Yeah, take that, yelling.
Well, no, he's not there right now. He's off on his pilgrimage trying to get his fucking old religion to sort itself out.
I can take a message though. That's fine. Just leave me a message. I'll get back with you. That's the way most gods are, right?
I mean, pretty much.
Damn, getting.
Ooh.
Dude, there's a Dragon Age Inquisition quote where it's like,
Send me the tar.
yeah. There's a Dragon Age Inquisition quote where it's like, I've seen the throne of the gods and it was empty. Like, holy shit. So brutal.
Oh,
I
tar.
love it. Ah! The tar!
Fucking shit-eating grin looking at chaos.
You know, now I'm curious exactly how Artavius would handle this, learning that there is a way for mortals to become gods, and that was on the table.
I think it's part of the reform that he went back to his homeland with. Was like, I've learned a lot about what we thought gods were, and we were wrong.
Yeah.
Turns out they're just people.
Just fucking
Kind
dragons.
of fucked, dude.
Young ones at that.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, like,
Bahamut,
you know,
still pretty old. He might
So
not
you know,
be
our
the-
god.
But like every other god is just some dude.
Yeah.
Our god
then
number
there's-
one.
There's this one goddess named Kira. She done nothing.
Yeah, he probably would say that too.
Useless!
She just hung
Ultimate
around us
nemesis
and
of
wrote our
Artavius.
story or something. And I mean, okay,
Yeah.
maybe she helped us not die once by singing, but nothing.
It's
Dumb.
I mean, it's 11.
She may or may not be writing fan fiction about me.
I mean, probably. Let's be real.
She wrote fan fiction about every character.
My God.
Like, she started out writing the Odyssey and wanted to do it verbatim, but, like, after a few years of peace, she's like, so I've learned about this new thing called fan fictions, and now I'm just gonna do that with all of you. You're cool with that, right? I'm not asking for
Yeah, of course,
permission.
sure.
I'm just saying,
What's
you're
fan
cool with that,
fiction?
right?
Yeah. Better to ask forgiveness. Do.
Also, Sunny is helping me write it. We're working together.
like, do whatever you want. I'm leaving to the fire plane. Bye.
You know, Draco, that does make sense, because I do say Kai canonically does read Yaoi.
Oh my God.
It's coming straight from Kira to you.
Wild.
And I mean,
Oh,
I feel like
listen.
she wouldn't limit herself to just Yaoi. I feel like she has a plethora of different fan fictions and pairings. Because she likes writing stories. She's like, fuck
I know,
it.
but Kaya's just into reading that.
Yeah.
All that semen.
Listen,
Yeah, I
the love
think
manga is really good.
I think Kaya just brings the books to Tarla so she can have something to read out there.
Approaching her with smut.
Listen, listen, Tarla, there's this thing called Yaoi.
I'm listening.
Hey, listen, I know you're lonely, so here's some Yaoi for you. Some what? Don't
Yeah, I'm
worry,
gonna give you
start
some.
reading.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some smut.
And
You're
enjoy some
lonely.
boy love.
Why
Just
did she
do not
write
let
a book
Lunaria near it.
It's like, go ahead.
Why did she write a book about Andros and
Don't you even
Artavius?
start.
Oh my God.
I feel like that's the best one because they're both basically ace, so nothing really happens.
We're just buds.
You
We just watch
thought-
football. We hang out. It's great.
Instead of being a yaoi novel, it's more just like two bros hanging out.
Slice
like
of
that.
life.
Thought Andros was ace, but did you ever think that maybe the ladies didn't try hard enough?
You know?
They weren't
I can't
worthy.
I can't remember the name of the one anime that's like out right now, but it's about like some like office workers dudes. It's like so close to being like boy love, but not. They're just bros being bros and wholesome and everything. But I'm like, it's very close to just being yaoi, but it's not. I can't remember the name of it, but that's Artavius and Andros being very supportive, but people were like, are they?
The
Hey,
book
man,
seven-
nice job.
It's like from
book 75
Scrubs
gets real
with
good.
JD and Turk, where they're so heavily bros that other people think they're gay, but they're not.
They're standing 6 feet apart in the hot tub because they're not gay.
Not gay.
Yep. You know, we're just waiting for the Thud fanfiction to come out.
Or,
that's
what are you
the-
talking
that's
about? It's
the-
already there.
The Thud
It's already
Bluey
there.
fan fiction.
That's Thud and Bluey.
Yeah.
Thud and Bluey go to space.
I mean, that
It's
one's
been in the making since the
basically
beginning.
canon. Maybe not the space part, but the Thud Bluey pairing is
That's just
basically
what the
canon.
that's just what the series is called.
You know, fair point. Right, but enough preamble. Who would like to do the recap for tonight?
Who doesn't have inspiration right now? Except for we're not doing that again.
I think I technically don't because Merrick wouldn't have inspiration.
It's true.
Oh,
It's like
true.
we can have one of the new characters do it.
Very
do
true.
that. Do it.
So, Chi, would you like to do the recap as Luna, or Alec, would you like to as Merrick?
Either way, I'm good. Either one.
I
You want to
mean,
bust it out? Merrick wasn't technically there for like half of it.
I was gonna say Luna first half, Merrick second half.
Hey, that'll work.
It would
Okay.
be like if Merrick did the whole thing. How are you know what happened for the parts you weren't there for?
Yeah, these fuckers just showed up. I don't know what to tell you.
Just fucking powers up. Bridge series reference. I like the Draco.
I had to. It was so clear and obvious. I couldn't not.
Well, words. Basically, I came through a portal from the future, and so I met Kaya, Andros, and Alu. Not for the first time for my life, but in a while, honestly. But anyway, I came in, found out that they were trying to go to what was the place called again?
Arisha?
Arisha, yes, that place. They were trying to go to a region and to help out Andros or help some kind of god, one of the lost gods, I'm guessing to for his wife. We got on the outros, we settled for a couple of days, and then I don't know why. For the love of God, Alu was trying to make stuff difficult for us to get into the city. I don't know if those two are used to it already, but this yeah, that happened. By the time we got to we got to the city, got to the guards, and we tried to lie our way in. That didn't work so well. Then Andros finally told them who he was. They knew him, so they let us in, and now we got to the tavern where this creepy-looking lady, the shadow lady, or where the boss is, and then we got left with this Merrick, I guess his name is. I don't know why, because he kept on giving me a fucking dirty look for no reason. But from there, hey, shit for brain. What was from there?
Yeah, well, it's the Red Lotus, wasn't it?
Yes.
The bar? Sweet. Yeah, so I was just chilling in the Red Lotus, and I was waiting on these contacts, and this ragtag group of fucks came in. Turns out it was them. But, got this plan, and I had to kind of suss him out first. And I really don't care for that Bahamut worshiper. But, we met up and figured out that one in disguise is actually Echo. Just kind of a big deal, because she's not really welcome around here. So I took a nice little walk, and I had a little conversation on the sly. We're supposed to meet back up here in a little bit to discuss the plan going forward.
All right. And that'll be inspiration for the both of you.
Sweet.
So, we now go back to Aresia proper. Before your meeting in the early morning, is there anything you want to do in Aresia proper? Go shopping, maybe check out some of the sites, or just go straight to the early morning planning?
Can I try to buy one magic item really quick?
You could.
If they may have it. A bag of holding.
That would be nice.
Wow, imagine.
Probably
Dude,
would,
in this
yeah.
economy?
Yeah, I don't know. You'll have
It's
to
like-
find a
it's like,
magic shop.
If you could just tell me a price, so you can expedite it. Unless
Just a hot second here. So, I mean,
you're
it
going
does
shopping?
have stock, but do you go on your own, or do you have Andros escort you to where the magic shop would be? As this is your first time in Aresia proper.
I do have a map of the place due to my
Andrews.
background.
Andros, can you help me?
I would like to go too.
He pulls out a map for you that has a bunch of really it looks like stick figures basically. It's just terrible drawings on it.
I will decipher this map, and I will find the magic shop using the map.
Oh, don't worry, they're on the side. They're just there for decoration.
As long as you don't get Zorro lost.
Andros doesn't want to shop. He wants to go to the gymnasium.
All right. So let's see. Now that I'm looking properly, market is way over here. So you would see all sorts of different shops over by there. We'll start with the shopping and then we'll go to the gymnasium to see what's going on over there. So
Yeah, just just want to get the bag really quick.
So there is a wine shop, an olive shop, an adventuring gear shop, and Hades Curiosities, which is where you're going to be going for maybe a bag of holding. Maybe some other goodies.
Did you say there was a wine shop?
I did.
Huh.
I feel like Alu might whine over some wine.
Classic.
Yeah, Luna's gonna follow Kaya.
Alright. So I will have to look it up because it's not technically in the list, but I could roll for it. High or low?
Let's high roll it.
Alright, going for a high roller. Let's see how you do. That is an 89. Turns out Haiti does in fact have a bag of holding. Haiti is a halfling mage. By the by, she's a small little gal with... Does it give me a description for her, or am I going on the fly here? Give me one hot second. Okay. So, I'm going to say she's got brown hair done up in like a little bit of a bun while she's digging through her stuff to get you this bag of holding. She explains she used to study at the Academy of Nitros, but after hearing of Narsus's beauty, she decided to come here. However, he's never made a public appearance while she's been here. She's a bit disappointed in that. Oh, that's interesting. So it turns out she does have a bag of holding, but it's where she keeps her goods that she sells. So this might be a bit expensive based on that alone, because she needs the bag of holding too.
I was like, do you have an extra one?
Alright, let's see. So you know what? Since I rolled for it and you got it, I'm going to say, yeah, she does happen to have an extra one.
Okay.
Got any in the bag?
It's an uncommon one. Do you happen to have a bag of holding within your bag of holding?
No! If I put a bag... Do you not know what would happen if you put a bag of holding in a bag of holding?
I missed that physics lesson at the academy.
It would rip reality apart around you!
Yeah, I didn't study physics.
If I give you this bag, you have to promise me you'll never put another bag of holding in it.
I swear.
She's gonna roll insight on you. Are you being honest or no?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so persuasion.
Oh god.
Luna looks at her. I guarantee you she's not going to do it again.
Again?
I mean, she's not going to do it.
Listen, you know again is not true. I'm just saying.
Okay. Alright, let's see. I haven't marked it down yet. Let's say 250 gold?
Done.
Other stuff she has on her person is a potion of climbing, an elixir of health for 500 gold. The potion of climbing is 100 gold. She has a wind fan for 500 gold. A dagger of warning for 1,000 gold, and her most expensive item here, dimensional shackles for 2,000 gold.
Dimensional shackles?
Dimensional shackles. And she'll explain what those do. I just have to grab it.
Huh.
If you're interested in the dimensional shackles.
I'm a little
So, you can use an action to place these shackles on an incapacitated creature. The shackles adjust to fit a creature of small to large in size. In addition to serving as mundane manacles, the shackles prevent a creature bound by them from using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation or travel to a different plane of existence. They don't prevent the creature from passing through an interdimensional portal. You and any creature you designate when you use the shackles can use an action to remove them. Once every 30 days, the bound creature can make a DC 30 strength check, athletics check, On a success, they break free and destroy the shackles. But that is a DC fucking 30, so that's a tall order for them to break free.
Damn.
And it shuts down any form of teleportation if you're worried about a mage getting away from you.
Oh, not the mage out. I'm not too worried about that.
Or a devil. You know, that raises an interesting question, because it says, in fact, a travel to a different plane of existence. When you kill a devil or an angel, they go back to their home plane. Would these prevent that and just straight kill them if you killed them wearing the shackles?
Probably.
Get fucked, nerd.
Yeah.
unless you know, you just I'll probably just kill them. It'll just be, you know, just splicing them through dimensions.
Yeah.
You ever see what happens when you go through a black hole? That's what happens to the devil.
Oh, God.
Don't tempt me. But, no.
Spaghettification, let's go!
Anyone curious about the other items, like the wind fan or the dagger of warning?
What
know what
does
the
the
wind
wind
fan
fan
is.
do?
So while holding this fan, you can use an action to cast Gust of Wind. The save is DC 13. Once used, the fan shouldn't be used again until next dawn. Each time it is used again before then, it has a cumulative 20% chance of not working and tearing into a useless non-magical tatters. Still, though, that's a free, spell-slotless Gust of Wind.
I may just want to get that just for the utility of us if we need quicker travel on the boat, because I assume
It'll be easier than always preparing spells for it, too.
True.
yeah. How much was that again?
The wind fan, I believe, was one of the cheaper ones at 500 gold.
Alright, I'll give the 50 platinum for it.
Alright. She'll happily take that from you.
Immediately just shove it into the bag.
Yeah.
Bears.
You don't
That's why
you don't
got
want
it.
to know what you don't want to know what weird shit I'm gonna put into this bag.
She immediately looks concerned.
Do you still have
So
the
does
hand?
Luna.
Kai just turns around and you guys just notice the power gauntlet on her back.
She's got Horror's hand.
I never took that out of my inventory. So just the power glove.
Do you have any magical shields or pole arms?
Let me see. I'll do a higher low roll for this. Higher low. Unfortunately, it looks like I don't at the moment. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Okay, thank you. Fuck.
Do you not have any, I guess, magical stuff on you, or?
I do not.
I have a shield, but I left that on the boat. That may help out. Yeah, I think that's the one thing I did leave on the boat.
Okay.
I don't need to carry 2 shields.
I do. Okay, okay. I will. If you don't mind me having it, I will get. Can I have it?
Yeah, it is a very powerful shield, so you have to be very careful of it. Yeah, so next time we're on the boat, you can equip the spell guard shield.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Anyone interested in the Elixir of Health or the Dagger of Warning?
A weapon of warding is good, but that's also an attunement item, I think.
It is indeed, yes.
It is a really good item, though.
And it is specifically a dagger of warning, so...
Yeah. It's just the passive benefit of it is really strong, though.
I mean, I can read it out if you're curious. The magic weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is in your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than a non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Yeah, it's a really good item.
Wait, what happened?
And I'll just put that in general.
Yeah, my computer had my laptop had like brain fart for a second, and everything went. I lost connection for a second.
Oh no. I was just describing what the weapon of warning does. Or in this case, the dagger of warning.
Advantage on initiative is always good.
Mm-hmm. And not getting surprised is also really, really good.
It's the anti-rogue weapon.
Yeah. And a rogue could use it. Hey, I'm the only one doing the surprising around here.
But I don't really have much money left on me, so I think I think I'm good.
An elixir of health is also really good, but it's up to you if you want it or not.
Let me look. I was gonna say, I'm gonna look to see what it does.
I have it open. When you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blind, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions. So it's basically a greater restoration in a bottle. And it can be yours for 500 gold.
Or I could just cast Greater Restoration for.
You could, but that's a spell slot.
For a fifth of the price.
Again, you could, but that uses a spell slot. This bottle does not.
Maybe.
I don't even have the money for that.
I mean, it'd be fine. I'm fine bleeding a spell slot for that if we need it.
That's fair. That'd be pretty dumb. I was just thinking, if you drank a potion, it still uses a spell slot. Why even drink the potion then? That'd be the most dumb potion ever. You can cast this incredibly high-level spell. Neat. Still costs a spell slot. Why? And
Yeah,
I believe...
but I think I'm good.
Alright. So, Alu, you wanted to check out the wine shop, right?
Yeah, sure. I should probably whine a little bit with some wine.
Right? You find Xanner's Wine Emporium. The shop is cramped and dimly lit. There appears to be an open cellar door in the center of the room, from which cool, dry air escapes. The racks along the walls are filled with painted clay jugs. Noble-looking human immediately comes up to you. Well, a customer, what can I do for you? What wine can I get you into? I have quite the selection. And he'll show you to his different wares here. Arisian Courage is 5 gold. It's considered the only true Arisian wine. This local favorite is mildly sour and made from plums. It's favored by warriors looking to improve their luck before tournaments, as an offering at the shrines. There's the Kitiko, which is 10 GP. It's the most popular wine in Mitros, a lush velvety red with black cherry flavors. There's the Zinamarvo, which is 50 gold, a strong wine, popular for victory celebrations after tournaments. This red wine has floral and spice aromas, and a firm tannins. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Malagusia. 100 gold, a rare wine from Mitros with notes of citrus, peach, and melon. He says with pride, Queen Helen orders a batch of this every week. Bit on the
What's the strongest thing you got?
He'll hold up the Malagusia. It's of course very citrusy and fruity, but it does have a strong alcoholic flavor as well that really brings out the sweetness of the alcohol.
Well, I guess. How much did you say that was again?
100 gold.
What were the other options again?
Not a high roller, that's fair. Not everything is so easy to obtain. Well, we have... there you are. We have the Zinamarvo for 50 gold. The Agior Gitiko for 10 gold. And Arisian Courage for 5 gold. Though it is on the cheaper side, the Arisian Courage is favored by warriors, like I said, and it is a local favorite.
I'll have that and the Agatiko.
Alright, that will be 15 gold. Also, I'm going to just post that in general so you can see how this crazy word is spelled. Because I'm probably mispronouncing it, but there's a whole lot of vowels in there.
Agatiko?
That's probably correct.
Agatiko.
I'm
Listen
pretty
tight.
I'm pretty confident on Malagusia, but I am not confident on the one that starts with X, the second most expensive one. I went with Mavro. And, I don't know if Andros would know this or not. It's part of the culture here, but...
Well, I
None
don't
of...
know. He did odd jobs around it just to get by when he was older, so
True.
it's up to you.
Because, like, it involves potion making and olives.
He probably would have tried, but horribly failed.
Alright. I'll still give this to you then. So, you know that the olives here in Arisia are very special. If you add oil made from the olives in, they can improve the effects on certain potions. Adding above game, they add 1 die of the same type to any roll made for such a potion. For example, a potion of healing would restore an additional 1d4 of hit points if crafted using Arisian olive oil as well.
Too bad Andros isn't here to say all that.
Nope. But I figured I would put that on the table.
Alright.
And there is an olive shop.
Seems like a pretty big thing in this city.
Well, you would also know just from being a monk in Arisia that Arisian olive oil not only is used for that, but cooking, and also for, you know, rubbing into muscles for wrestling. Oil wrestling, very popular here in Arisia. Among other things.
Go on.
Oh, that was all I was going to say. Among other things.
Okay. Wine shopping? Are we
Yep.
still doing that?
Alu
Okay.
is wine shopping, but I will unless there's anything else that you guys want to buy, we will be taking Andros to the gymnasium.
What were the other shops again? Just for everyone to refresh everyone.
Alright, so the wine shop, the Olive Emporium, the Adventuring Gear shop, which sells basically any adventuring gear in the player's handbook. There's Hades Curiosities, the magic shop, and that's it in the market. That was a 4.
Even though I'm like bound, I made a bond with Valis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Valis is not physically with us, right?
No, she still had to. Excuse me. She still had to run Mitros in Octavius's absence, and you guys decided it was better for her to stay and run the city than come with you on this adventure.
Is there... So, if we go to the, Emporium, will there be items for flying?
Wait, what the Olive Emporium? What are you looking for?
Not the Olive Emporium, the, the adventure one.
Let's see. Market. So, the Bellin's Adventuring Gear sells every kind of non-magical weapon, armor, and adventuring gear listed in the player's handbook. Many of the items are commemorative in nature and come with long stories. So if it's in the adventure gear list, he has it.
I'm trying to figure out which one is considered, like, non-magical. Is Broom of Flying considered non-magical?
No, a Broom of Flying is 100% magical.
I'm assuming the same thing with Carpet of Flying because you can speak to it.
Yes.
All that stuff.
Wings
Probably
of
could have been-
Flying?
This doesn't seem like the adventuring gear stuff.
Wait, am I looking at the wrong place?
I think you are.
Yeah.
Because if you go to the compendium and type adventuring gear in, you'll see what he has.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
Look at my wares.
Then...
And Draco mentioned earlier that the magic shop doesn't have any well, of the items that were listed, none of them can give you flying stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could roll for it if you want to see if she has it. If you want to go back that way.
Is there nothing for flying? Yeah. Okay. I guess we're not going there.
Okay.
Oh, indeed, flying really.
It is really useful though.
It is really useful. You can abuse the shit out of it.
As someone who played
you
a
had
witch,
you had 5 years to get it. To get a magic item that can make you fly, Alu.
I mean, I can fly.
I don't know
I
if
can
that
fly
helps
too.
Alu.
I don't need to fly. I can climb with style.
True.
I mean, we still have, like, the golden fleece from that place eons ago, right?
You do.
Yep.
What happened to
No
your
one ever
chariot?
no one ever used that.
I think I wanted to use it for, the...
Flying shoes.
Yes. I just didn't get a chance to... We never got a chance to go back.
Yeah. And the only issue with doing that now is you would have to somehow get it to Vulcan.
Yeah.
We are not there right now.
Again, that was probably something you could have done post game, like during the time skip. You should have done your homework. Sorry.
But let us head to the gymnasium. Andros, as you walk in, this really brings you back. You spent a lot of time here when you were younger, training up to try and take on the different temples. It's a massive, imposing structure that stands several stories high. From within can be heard echoes of warriors hard at work, heavy grunting, clangs of dulled weapons, and energetic shouts as they move through various demonstrations. Right now, it doesn't seem like it's one of the big tournament days. You're still in the week, but should be happening soon. You remember that on the 7th day of the week is usually when the actual tournaments happen. So right now, it's just people training, lifting weights, etc.
Andros, upon realizing that this isn't the tournament, he's disappointed. But he does enter. You just look around at the monks just to see what type they are, like what temple they're from.
Oh, there's monks from every temple in here. You see some shield monks, some of the sword, a couple of the tranquility, just burning off some steam. You can't really hear exactly what they're saying, but you get the feeling they might be whinging about how the Grand Master hasn't really trained them to do anything as of right now. They're very young.
Okay.
Those ones in particular. Not quite understanding the whole meaning of his teachings yet.
What are the shield monks doing?
Right now they're training in combat with spears and swords, spears and shields as is their namesake. It's a little odd to see them here because they have their own training grounds, but maybe they're coming down here to see how other people are doing and just getting away from the hustle and bustle of their temple for the time being.
Chris will walk up to them and kind of just watch them.
And they're glad to perform. Something that has always been true for here is, even on days where there aren't tournaments, you would train here to show off what you've learned so far. Not necessarily to reveal the secrets of your martial disciplines, of course, but, you know, the results of your training and how they've helped improve you. Or even just continue your training in the gymnasium to get buffer, stronger, more swift of mind. Though for that later one, you'd probably go to the Hanging Gardens for meditation, because it's a lot better.
Just upon watching the shield monks, they'll just say, I got next on the winner.
He smiles. Well, they smile. All right. We'll take you up on that. And you notice one of them was one of the guards, in fact, that was at the gate. Oh! Well, now I really hope I win. I mean, obviously I was hoping for it before, but now...
Let's see how much you improved.
And... let's see. Would you prefer to battle this monk or the other monk?
I'll battle the guard.
Alright, so high or low?
We'll go low this time.
I rolled 75. Unfortunately, he doesn't manage to beat the other one.
Ah.
He has the upper hand for a little bit, but at the last second, the other one rushes in and catches him off guard. Alright! Good attempt! But you still have work to do. Now then. And he'll turn to you. I believe we have an engagement now.
Way ahead of you. He just throws off his little shoulder cape.
And let me grab the warrior monk stats, and we will have your token's already on there. I'm going to grab his token. We won't have this like in a proper battle, but I imagine both of you are going to use all that's at your disposal. Obviously, this isn't a battle to the death, but...
I'm just using my unarmed strikes.
All right. So he will, out of respect, also only use unarmed strikes and not use his spear.
24.
All right, you're definitely going first.
All right.
That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 11.
Andros, what the fuck?
12. What is the
Course.
force from?
That is from the item that I got.
That's right. Does that automatically apply? Because you would have already
Yep.
taken him out before he even got a chance to move.
Okay.
That took out way more of his health than he was prepared for. So he
Hell
gets ready, centers himself, and gets ready for your attacks, but you're just way faster than he was prepared for. And bum, bum, bum. Immediately knock him out cold. The other guard. Yeah, you definitely improved.
Tell me about it. I'm not tripping over my punches anymore.
Oh, man. You've grown up. I mean, I think we're about the same age, but still, damn.
33.
Yeah, we're about the same age.
Well, it's good to know that I haven't gotten sloppy.
You gonna do your challenging all the temples, Grand Masters again? Or
That's the plan.
interesting. Well, you're certainly gonna be in the running now.
I want to see if I'm on their level, if I'm worthy of being a master myself.
Well, I'm rooting for you.
Appreciate it. And here, he kind of just gives a health potion. He's probably gonna want to walk that off.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'll get him up.
I just picks up his shoulder cape and then it reattaches it. Just goes about his day.
All right. Is there anything else anyone wanted to investigate around here? Actually, you know what? I don't think I ever gave you the players map so you could see areas here. Give me just a second to properly put that out on the table. Where are you? Appendix. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. City of Arisia. And I will show you the map proper, so you can see what interesting things are around the city, if any of you want to look at anything else, or if you're going to just get ready to properly have your meeting with the Shadowmaster.
It's missing a few drawings.
Scroll this down for chat. There we go.
It's fine to go forward.
All right. Anybody else interested in anything, or just ready to go forward?
Ready to go forward because I'm sure Merrick wants some screen time.
What?
I mean,
There's something I want to do afterwards, but move forward.
Hungover.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe he wants to go to the Hanging Gardens to relax for a bit before the meeting.
Fucking love gardens.
You didn't know that's his hidden passion. He's really good. He really loves gardening.
Luna wants to go to the Temple of the Shields after the meeting.
Interesting. All right, this is going to be early in the morning, of course, this meeting, so the day winds down to an end, and night falls over Arisia. You all head back to the Red Lotus for the meeting with the Shadowmaster. Of course, it's lively at night, but you go to your rooms, take your time and you wait for the early hours when only those that have passed out in here are still around and are dragged over to wherever their homes are, or the temples with which they reside, to get an earful from their grand masters the next day. And sure enough, you see Merrick, and if I can grab her art really quick. There she is. You see this woman.
Oh.
The Shadowmaster. I assume that your rooms were to your liking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your hospitality.
She nods. Let's get down to business proper. I'd like to start with Echo being here as a liability. She immediately goes to try and protest, but the Shadowmaster waves her hand. You see, the people of Aresia, or more precisely the Queen, has a lock of her hair that she uses for scrying spells. Her being here could jeopardize our plans immediately. They could be watching at this very moment, and we would have no way of knowing.
Yeah, I think we even told him the shoot had to stay in a room during this meeting or something.
Yeah.
Okay, you did.
Yeah, we told her before.
Yeah.
I feel like she would still want to be here. She may have argued with you to let her come, but I suppose then it's up to you to whether or not you were able to convince her to stay back. And if you did convince her to stay back, the Shadowmaster is still going to let you know, yeah, she's being scryed on at this moment. Or could be being scryed on at this moment, so she's a liability for the plan as a whole.
Yeah, I definitely would not have let her to the meeting table.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, Kai would have just tried to let her stay in the room.
Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to convince her to stay in her room this entire time, but I would recommend not telling her anything of our plans.
And honestly, just her being here, in the city at all, they're gonna know something's up.
We may be able to hide that fact. I mean, as far as they know, she's in a tavern room right now if they look at her at this moment. The only thing is we have no idea if they've been watching her this entire time or not. I'm sure that the Queen and her men have other things they're addressing. Although with how much she loves Narsus, I wouldn't be surprised if she takes time out of her day to watch her.
I mean... We could just keep her in a state of non-detection. Because I remember Alu has the access to that ability.
But doing that as frequently as we needed to do, that's going to be a lot.
Do you know how long the spell lasts? It can buy us some time.
Wow.
Let's look at non-detection. Non-detection is a third level duration. It lasts for 8 hours. However, that is a spell slot you will have to be spending.
And we would have to do this several times a day.
I mean, how'd you guys travel here? By land or sea?
rowboat.
I was gonna say she could stay on the ship, but I don't think a rowboat's gonna help there either.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we came on a ship and then rowboat, but
So ship
Like,
then.
yeah, the guards know that we came on a ship. Oh no, the guards know we came on a rowboat.
Yes.
The ship's just out parked somewhere else.
Yeah, a little ways away from the shore in Arisia proper, because the Ultros would be noticed almost immediately.
I'm just saying she'd be much better off on the ship for all of us.
And it's probably not a good idea to do the spell either. Because if they realize that she can't be scried on for a certain amount of time, certain amount of hours, they probably will become the wiser
Yeah,
that she
very,
might
very
be.
high alert. Yeah.
Mhm.
Agreed. As useful as non-detection would be to maybe get her out of the city unnoticed, it would also draw attention and probably raise their guard, thinking something was up. But let us get to the meat and potatoes of this plan, if we will. I can get you into the palace. There's a tunnel that leads from here to the palace proper, and from the palace proper to the Temple of the Shield. However, in exchange, I would like you to help me kill Queen Helen. I understand that might be a bit of a point of hesitation, but I am more than willing to explain what kind of person Helen is, and why it would be best for the city if she was gone. You see, Helen cares about nothing more than making Narsus happy. She's a high priestess of the god of beauty, and his happiness and her happiness come before anyone else in the city. She has an army of men ages 17 to 20s, late 20s, that she uses as guards that are, of course, trained, but also as lovers, to try and make her god jealous. Because that's all that matters to her, having the god of beauty's attention. The city would be far better off without her in charge.
Her and her legion of pretty boys.
And
100 monks.
who will take her spot if that happens?
Well, I'd probably be the best one to be put in charge, admittedly. Though there's, of course, succession and all that to go through. This will admittedly put us in a bit of a turmoil here in Arisia. But I'd imagine it would fall to... maybe...
She thinks for a moment. And give me just a second to find his proper name. Because I think he would actually probably be the interim leader. Or... no, it wouldn't be... well, that makes sense too.
It would either fall to Halcyon, the current Grand Master of the Shield Temple, to be the new interim leader, or one of the Queen's most trusted men.
Just gotta find his name in here. I think it's like... it's something with an L. I read through all of this, like, the past few days. I just can't remember where his name is listed.
Yeah, it's really familiar to one of our party members.
Okay, that's A2. I think it would be...
Orleandros, the commander of the Royal Guard. I'm more inclined to believe that it would be Halcyon, though, as a queen is much more smiled upon in this region due to history. I could go into that if you like, but it's not exceptionally important, I suppose.
Point is, the politics are kind of our problem, you know?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we had to overthrow a kingdom.
Exactly. And you have quite the pedigree. You've killed at least 2 gods. I think a queen and her guard shouldn't be too difficult. But
100 monks.
Well, if we do this right, we can get in there while she's asleep. We of course have her movements during the day, and it makes the most sense to strike when she least expects it, while she's safe in her bed. Getting to Narsus's chambers, we are going to have to fight through 20 trained monks of the shield. There's always 20 guarding that particular chamber. But if we're smart about this, we sneak in, we can very easily take her out.
So, she's gone. It's either you, the headmaster of the shield, this guy named Lindros, or one of her trusted monks.
Like I
Is
said.
that correct?
Yes, but like I said, the most likely candidate is Halcyon. Being the Grand Master of the Shield Temple, the Shield Temple produces all of her guards. So it makes the most sense for it to be her, not Leandros, who, though admittedly captain of the guard, is a man. And because of our history, men, kings, are not really to be suffered. It's based on religion and our past. Kings of old led to problems.
There's a lot of options here.
Yeah. Can you give us a moment to think about it?
Of course. Take all the time you need. I don't know if we'll be able to make good on our plans tonight if you do manage to succeed, as it's the early hours of the morning. But if you decide fast, perhaps we could. But take all the time you need.
Just don't need a lot.
Noted.
Okay, group huddle.
Luna crosses her arms and stares at the Grandmaster. And the Grandmaster here in her head, who are you really? And why are you wearing the mask for?
I'm just a concerned citizen, Grandmaster of my own temple, trying to make sure I can do what's best for this city.
Luna gets into the huddle.
I feel like we've been through this before
Yeah, it's
Sounds
with the
kind of-
Amazons. And
yeah,
what-
this is very familiar. I was gonna agree with you.
It reminds me of those Medusa sisters,
Lady
right?
of Coins, yes. The only problem is we don't really know anything about Shadowmaster. Even I don't know anything about her.
She wouldn't tell me who she was. Well, per se.
No one really knows about the Order of Shadows, to be honest.
That sounds like their whole MO would be
Kind of.
secret.
Oh yeah, it took me a long time trying to find some to fight back when I was younger.
But this is probably our best chance to get to Narsus.
I have no real love for the Queen, to be honest.
Yeah.
Be
A
fair,
leader who care about their people is not a good leader.
though I don't know how I feel about the headmaster of the Shield either. Kind of a hard ass.
But do you think they would at least, care more about, the people of Aresia than?
It's hard to
this
say.
Alek
She
entity?
is highly competitive and super strict. The way I see it, if she gets that power, she might want to see other nations as other competition and try to invade them. At least that's what I feel from what little I've seen of her.
Then maybe that's why. Then maybe we have to try using the Shadowmaster's influence to see it. The shield leader doesn't get there, but like what they said, the politics are up to them.
Didn't you guys say the monks are big into those games and stuff?
Every week.
Well, you might be able to convince her to have if she's big on competition against different nations, why not just have like a big competition between all the nations? With the sporting, like those, what the monks do.
So, I will say this. The games that you participated in early on are still going on every year. And people from Aresia come in for those games as well. In spite of the Titans being no more, aside from one of them. Well, technically two of them. People from Aresia have been coming to Mitros to compete in the games all these past 5 years.
Yeah, so that kind of already does that. But like what Merrick and the Shadowmaster said, we can leave the politics to them. Just gotta commit regicide again. Because our goal is to get Narsus out. Because who knows what a conceited person like Helen would do with the knowledge of achieving godhood. Or anyone, really.
Maybe she does need to be taken care of once and for all.
Do we try doing this now, or do we?
Rather now than later.
We just gotta convince Echo to hang tight. I mean, I have a way I can sneak them out of the city.
Just gonna suggest that I just row them back and
You could do that. And just gotta take some convincing.
well, guess we're going with the Shadowmaster's plan then.
Alright. I'm gonna kill a queen again.
Brick.
Yep. Break huddle.
It looks like you kill the queen?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we've done Regicide a couple times.
So,
We kill a lot of people.
do you have
A
an
lot of
answer?
people.
Just walks back to the Shadowmaster. Alright. Let's take care of this queen problem of yours.
Excellent. Well, let me lead you down, and we'll get this sorted out. Marek, come along. I think they're going to need you as well.
If I have to.
And you all make your way into the cellar of the Red Lotus, where sure enough, there's a tunnel, obviously man-made, that you all start walking down. Unless any of you want to speak with her or yourselves, the walk is very quiet. She'll, at the very beginning, touch on the fact that this leads directly to the audience chamber. Well, actually, I believe it would lead to the Queen's bedroom, as this is a well-guarded secret, but since you're helping her out, she's willing to give this intel to you. The Temple of Shadows is the spy network for the Queen. And she has to meet with her relatively frequently. So it makes sense to have her meet her in her bedchamber, so no one else knows what they're talking about.
Which explains why I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere.
Well, if you like, we could still have at it, but business before pleasure, of course.
Agreed.
Alright, and you, sure enough, if you'd all like, and it'd probably behoove you to roll stealth checks.
Oh no.
Oh wait, are we stealthy now?
Yes. So you could also cast...
Yeah, pass.
You.
21.
Thank God.
Right, so you actually rolled a 31 thanks to Pass Without a Trace.
20.
31.
25.
Alu.
No.
Jesus Christ.
There's always the one person.
The 1-1.
At least it's an 11! Alright,
Group check, right?
It is a group check that will hold you down, but I still have to, give me just a second, because I don't actually have her sheet. I have to
Jesus.
add it in.
-1.
Okay, so you're not what I think you are then.
Come on, did it at least go through, or no? No, it didn't. Okay, so let me try this again. I'll have to drag her onto the
I
map.
think he's a cross class between two things, but I'm not too totally sure.
Yeah, keep guessing.
Keep guessing.
And
I thought you were a rogue.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
maybe he's just a rogue without a good stealth stat.
A rogue with heavy armor, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Andrew disappeared.
He practices in heavy stealth. Kill everyone in the room, no one can find you.
And a negative dex score. Let's go, guys.
I'm
Oh wait,
You
she
know, I'm
does
just-
have a token on here. Whoopsie daisy.
just gonna check something for my own curiosity. Continue on.
It's the same, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so let me keep her sheet just in case. And sure enough, the queen is still asleep in her bedchambers. You didn't take too long to have your discussions, so she's still deep in her sleep. I guess the Shadowmaster would have probably discussed this before you got to this crucial point. do you want to let her have the killing blow and you guys will just stay on guard, or do one of you want to be the one to end Queen Helen?
Damn, dude.
I'll let you have it.
Yeah, she seems really into this.
I'm sure Echo would have loved this opportunity, but she wants this done. We'll get this done.
And she pulls out a short sword. She would
Just gonna
absolutely
ready in
get
action just in case she messes up.
Well, let's see. That would be she's asleep, so that's a 25.
Okay.
That should hit.
And that's 9 piercing, 21 poison, and also sneak attack. So 46s.
Do you auto crit on a sleeping target?
You know, I think you do.
Oh my god.
You do.
So hold on, let me roll 4 more d6s for the sneak attack. And then it would be
The attack.
d6 plus 3 for the second amount of piercing.
Will you just roll the attack again, or?
Yeah,
make
that's
the
true.
attack
I could
plus
just
it
do
again?
that. So let me hit. Boop. So how much damage is
Damn.
that all together?
It's like a lot.
Yeah, I'm just curious how much it is, because I'm going to tell you how much the queen had after I calculate all this up. Suffice to say, this is 100% overkill.
That's 91 damage.
Goddamn.
Damn straight.
She has 9 health. So she killed her so hard her ancestors and her future kin felt it.
Shadow Temple, booyah, bitch!
Queen Helen doesn't even rise from her sleep. The blade swiftly swings out, and sure enough, you see the blood pool. She is very much dead.
Take that, Troy.
All right.
Why did it take me this long to get the Helen of Troy reference?
I mean, we are in a walled city.
God
Yeah, and
damn it.
it's a weird, Narsus was the one stolen instead of Helen.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, they've changed it just
Where's the horse?
enough. Well, you
It
didn't
was
try
your
to get in
rowboat.
with
I am the horse.
Yeah, you could have.
We were the
tried.
horse the whole time.
Maybe the horse was the friends we made along the way.
Technically, yes.
It was the dumb fucking rowboat. That was the horse.
Yeah.
Or
Little did
maybe
you
the
know.
horse were the centaurs from eons ago.
No.
They're not here.
Yeah, they aren't here. But
Rude.
I mean, there are centaur druids that are in this town tending to the gardens, so there is that. But little did you all know that the very prow of your rowboat was a horse head.
God damn it.
Didn't really come up until this moment. Right?
If we realized this sooner, we should have gone with the literal horse.
I mean, I could have transformed into a whale and you guys could have just been inside my mouth. Whales are water horses, right?
I mean, I feel like a seahorse is a water horse. It's in the name.
That's fair.
We also discussed that whales would have been way too obvious.
Yeah.
Granted,
giant
a
fucking-
giant wooden horse would be also
as opposed to a
very
giant-
It's more
Wooden horse.
confusing than obvious.
Yeah. Why are you coming in riding a seahorse? Why are you asking so many questions? Because I'm a guard? Fair point.
Oh, we murdered.
Alright. So, she lifts her blade, wipes it off, and sheathes it.
Alright, now let's get you to Narsus. We can take the same tunnel. Of course, the Queen should have need to get to her guard at a moment's notice. So let's be off.
Okay.
So,
Moving as quietly as I can.
Now, let me grab, because I'm gonna have to do some set up on the battle map, because obviously you're gonna have to be dealing with the guards in front of Narsus.
Grab a quick bio break while you're doing that.
Oh sure, yeah, that would be an excellent time to do that.
Slight.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put the B-Rep back up. If I can get my dang mouse to cooperate, that is. There we go. And where are you? Oh, there it is. Be right back. Perfect. I think that may be the most damage I've ever rolled on a single attack.
Yeah. Rogue sneak
Same
attack
here.
is no joke.
Almost broke 100. God damn.
Goal.
What was the... I think that's the second highest attack that single attack we ever gotten. I think one of our champions, this Crit Smites, got a little higher.
Yeah.
Marija is not ready.
Nah. Like, you'd think being a
But
late game
imagine-
area it would be, but nah.
Andros is back in town.
The boys are back in town.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Honestly, thought that monk would would resist a little bit more.
Yeah, so, like, I only have 2 monk stat blocks. I have the warrior monk that you dealt with while you were in the games, and then there's the martial master, which is obviously the stronger of the two. The grand masters are all martial masters, except for the Shadowmaster for obvious reasons.
Isn't also the elemental master?
Yes, he's a Minotaur Berserker.
Yeah.
With the power of magic and
5,
rock.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Alright.
17.
Gonna get up for a minute.
18. 19. And 20. This is gonna be a hell of a battle.
I think we can handle it.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep, I got all of them here. I mean, AoE spells are going to be essential, because otherwise you're going to have to fight all of these guys at the same time, and that's going to be a nuisance.
Do I just trivialize this fight, Draco?
I mean, you could. Like,
Or do I want to let everyone, shine?
I mean, I think it'd be
I kind of want to
nice.
let everyone do their things.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it'd be nice if you let everyone else do their things, but also, like, I would prefer not to have to use 20 different monks in a single battle. Admittedly. Ah, yes, Bubba's right. Stretch your water, drink your legs. I forgot to say it, because I was busy setting up the combat we are about to receive. I guess I should also move you guys to the battle map so you can properly set up your positioning. Give me just a second, because I think I still need to grab somebody. Yep, there we go. Oh shit, his token isn't set up properly. Let me get his token set up properly, and then we'll put him on. God, I hate
Okay,
Alek.
I will not do the absolute nuclear option. But I hopefully will try to get rid of some of the ads. But again, it's hard to do non-lethal magic. So I'm sorry.
I mean, to be fair, you were probably gonna have to kill them anyway.
Yeah. I mean, they're just people doing their job.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
You know what the worst
Yeah,
part
we'll just see
is?
how it goes.
The worst part is they don't even want to be here guarding this. It's viewed as a punishment being put here. Because they're not even allowed to see Narsus. They just have to stand outside the door and let the priestesses in. Really boring. Or rather, it would be really boring up until this point where you're going to assault them all.
If only we had any charisma people here, we could just tell them to leave.
We're the new priestesses, but why are some of you men? Don't worry about it.
Listen, we can do the cross-dressing episode again.
You could. Hey, Shadowmaster, I know time is of the essence, but would you mind if maybe, I don't know, we dress up our guys and try to do some shenanigans?
Listen, I have these melons in my backpack right now.
Okay, why is it?
I came back to melons. That's all I want to say.
Yes.
And I mean, I have spare fish that we can maybe mold. Or I could just create food and water. And we can get all the melons in the world.
Great food and water cannot make melons.
Well, not with
Well,
that
we can
attitude.
make the mush to make melons.
Yeah, try convincing Merrick, like, listen, I need you to put this gross mushy
back.
food in your chest.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta
answer
make
is
melons
no.
out of weird magic food. We've all been there.
And the only fruit I can produce is whenever I had to cast a spell for a funny bit. I do not actually have pineapples on my person. They're a spell component.
I don't want to know.
Why not? Could be funny.
I could be really funny in this combat, Draco. I could be really, really funny.
You could, yes. Alright, now let's see if it'll allow me to go in. I had to fight with Roll20 for a little bit there.
Did it be the 20 monks?
No, it was actually for some reason Merrick's character token wasn't being put on the map. So I had to reload to get it to cooperate with me.
Wow,
Believe
I
it or
see how
not.
it is.
Look, Roll20 just really didn't want you to be part of this combat. Too good.
Apparently.
Shame.
You're just too strong for this fight, Merrick.
Hmm.
By the way, Draco, did you read my DM I sent you?
I did not. I was working on the combat
20
encounter, but
monks.
let me look.
Just one quick question before we jump into combat or anything. So,
Okay, let me see.
I have some wacky compendiums, so I don't want to break anything.
That's fair.
I did a mini session today with Eldritch Beings, and it was great.
Yeah, I think that's
Nice.
fine.
So you go with it?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sweet.
So,
Nice.
how do you guys want to be positioned for this before we get into the thick of it? Although I need to refill my water myself because I've been here doing this.
So longer stretch your water drink your legs is what I'm hearing.
I'll go in front.
I'll stand right here.
Alright, I will freehand a door in. That's the door. Once again, my amazing artist skills.
There is a wine tool.
Beautiful.
I mean, yeah, but like,
That's a huge door.
yeah. I mean, it's a big room. There's a god in there. Or possibly a dragon.
Oh.
Remember? He's one of the previous 5 air quotes gods. Gotta be a big room.
I think it's funny in our notebook. Under the city of Arisia, we have the player's map to Astoria, but it's the map of Arisia.
That's weird.
This is a typo. Astoria don't exist no more.
Damn, Rip Astoria. It was a pretty cool place.
Rip.
But, oh well.
It's under a new name and new management.
Yeah, huh. For some... You know what the wild thing is? Like, I didn't put these in here. This is just the natural module from Roll20. So I'm gonna change
I'm pretty
that.
sure there might be typos here and there.
Yeah.
What is this, amateur hour?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna make it.
Cannot be stopped.
I'm gonna make it amateur hour.
Everyone eating cornbread.
Dude, nice.
Wait, so Draco, did you get your water yet or no?
No, I was still doing some setup, but after I get the music set properly, I think I'll go get my water and do my stuff.
I might as
get
well
myself
also
water.
get my
Be right
water.
back.
I mean, this seems like the best music to have for this one. Okay, let me... Perfect. Okay. Now, feel free to roll initiative. I will do the same for our warrior monks and our Shadowmaster, and then I will go do my stuff. Wow, they got a 5. They were not ready for you.
15.
Hi, -1 to initiative.
Who are you?
Wait a minute. You're not the queen or any of the priestesses. What's going on here? Stab. Oh no!
You're playing a cleric, aren't you?
Wow, the
Say
Shadowmaster
cleric?
gets to go
No.
first. Maybe. Could be a cleric. Who can say really?
I'll never tell.
Now I'm gonna get up.
Don't worry. I'll find out during this combat.
Yeah, but I said like first round of combat. All right, now you know. It won't take long.
No. This will only take but a second.
Maybe for the multi-class part, but you know.
Remind myself how this ability works. I don't use it that much.
Shout out to my man Ninja in chat. I just ran a session with him earlier and blew his mind
Ninja.
with Eldritch Horrors. Making his character a witcher.
You succeeded.
Who's a Witcher now?
Ninja in chat for our it's a Aldrich for Other campaign.
Nice.
Hey, ninja.
I gave him like elixir abilities.
Gonna have to fight a gator next week.
Yeah. A giant croc.
Let's see how this turn order is.
Pretty good, all things considered.
Okay, I go before the monks. That's good.
I have returned.
Crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
So, I was saying how, like, I'm cool if you trivialize this fight, because I don't want to be dealing with 20 different monk attacks. It's like, I mean, they're not exactly the highest CR, but they do get 3 attacks between every single turn, so that's a lot of attacks.
That's 60 attacks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Dude.
So, like, they could very realistically be a threat.
That's 60 hands. That's
Yeah.
almost as many hands as Kentamine had.
Almost, but not quite. So you got
Not
this.
At least
I
these
am
guys
not
won't
very
follow us.
good.
We got it.
True. Right, is everyone back and ready to go for monk violence?
Oh boy.
Interesting with the violence.
You might want to refresh the turn order because Kaya has a 14.
Oh. Oop. You know, she's... Oh, I see. I have to get this properly sorted. Whoop. There we go. Right, so... Obviously, she's a bit far away, unfortunately, for the Shadowmaster. And I should also take away the be right back, because we are back. We are here.
I really wish I was attuned to my bracers right now, because it would have been perfect for this.
Yeah, would have. Alright, so let's see. How much movement does she have? Okay, that makes sense. Nope. Yeah. She's gonna rush in and she realizes this probably isn't gonna be great, but she's gonna do it. Because she can't really attack at this point with her melee attacks. That's a 25, and because they are monks, deflect missile.
Mm-hmm.
Being hit a ranged weapon attack, the warrior deflects the missile. Damage takes from the attack reduced. Okay, so let's see how much she does. I don't think it's going to be enough. That is a sneak attack, too, because they weren't expecting you to come in. I mean, they're prepared in seeing you come in, though, so I don't think that would be, actually, now that I think about it. I think it's first turn. Oh, wait!
No, that's for sure.
I just realized it would be advantage because of this. First turn, advantage. So she does get this sneak attack out. So
just an assassin rogue.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So 4d6 is whoop.
So they may be able to reduce some of this damage.
Yeah. They'll catch the bolt just in time for the poison to kill them. I got.
Imagine being hurt by poison. Couldn't be me.
They're not far enough in their journey yet to be as badass as Andros.
What are they doing?
Now they'll never be.
Didn't you also have to cure a curse to become immune to poison?
That is also true. But also, I kind of gained it by myself because monks just get that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. First deflect missile, it's 1d10 plus 3. Let's see how much that reduces it. 1d10, 3. So instead of doing a total... Okay, that's pretty decent. Instead of doing a total of 43, it instead does 35 damage and immediately kills him.
Jeez.
Hey, we're under attack!
He
It's
tried.
okay. I got the... Oh, God! Oh, that's my heart! Ugh.
Sweet.
A little bit late on the timing, buddy. Buddy?
He's foaming at the mouth.
Okay, he's dead.
Luna!
Luna will move up. 10, 10, 20, 25, 30. Pulls out her halberd and shield. Bonus action. Boo, boo, boo. Where are you? There you are. Giant's might. I am going large.
Big girl.
I think. Okay, no, you're fine.
You know what? I have no choice. I have to reference this. All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman.
Giant woman.
A giant woman. Okay, now that that's out of my
Huge bitch.
system, that's your bonus action.
And large creature has a reach of 10 feet, right?
It does indeed.
Damn it.
Not quite. If only you had Octavius's Long Dorada, but he didn't want to give that to you for some reason.
Heh.
You have a halberd, right? Or is it a different weapon flavor as a
It's a
halberd?
halberd.
And that only gives 10 feet.
Yeah.
I know halberds are two-handed reach.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are at least large and in charge.
Yep. And you're definitely going to take the bulk of their ire, being a large, powerful woman.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Andros.
Wait, I want to take dodge action.
Okay. Good call.
Throwing a bomb at him.
Okay.
They have to make a Constitution saving throw.
So 1,
And
2...
I'm spending 3 key points.
Okay, so that's... could you make the circle one more time so I can count how many I have to do?
Yes. Sorry.
No problem. 1, 2, 3... Oh, that one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's see how they do.
They have to beat a 20.
All right, let's see. And this is
And this
con.
is Dex. This is con.
Fail. Fail.
Fail. Fail.
Okay, roll 20. I know it's a lot, but you're gonna have to... Fail. Fail. Natural 20. The one that succeeded because he rolled a nat 20. 12. So how many is
Not
that?
great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And last but certain. Oh, never mind. I was going to say last but not least. But clearly it is least with a natural 1. Whew.
Oh yeah, just take that damage.
Oh, no, not -7. It's +7. All right. So, 26. All right, let's see how they do. Let's see, which one was the, one with the nat 20? That was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one. So I'll be 13 on him. The badass monk. That isn't Andros. I figured I would
We'll see about
clarify.
There can only be one!
Highlander rules, motherfucker!
I can only kill a Highlander with another Highlander.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're almost there. I mean, you're a monk, he's a monk. I think the rules apply.
Fair enough.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Alright, and that is all of them. Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a key point to do 2 Sunbolts.
Alright, who you aiming?
That's a good question. You know what, I'll aim for This guy right here.
All right.
Let's roll. 29.
You won't be surprised to find that hits, and that takes him down.
Okay. And the second one for the guy right next to him.
And once again, that hits and takes him down.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Kaya, what you got?
Okay. Hold the bite. My mouse is acting up. Okay. Yeah, let's move a little bit up. As Kaya moves up, you guys see her form transform a bit. As I activate transformation.
Okay.
So let's move here. That's my 30 feet. I could fly 60 feet, so I'll fly up a little bit, just above Luna, so I don't hit her with it. And as a bonus action, I have to use a cone. Which... Excuse me.
I hate my allergies so much. Anyway.
You have wintertime allergies?
I think so. I don't know what I'm allergic to, but I don't think this is a cold. Because I think it would be done by now if it was.
See, I got a little bit more footage. So that makes 40 feet. And I need everyone in there to make a DC 19. Because I haven't approved.
Oh, Dex.
Spell save? Yep.
Alright. And it is, what's that?
Dexterity.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Failure. Come on, roll 20.
That takes half, but you're probably gonna die. Takes half, 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 half.
Natural 20.
No damage.
Well, that's like, if these guys have evasion, then
5, 6, 7, 8.
Do they, Draco?
They do not.
Okay.
so only one of them passes to take half damage. As they take 29 force damage.
Alright. Unsurprisingly, that kills a lot of them. I hate this cough. Anyway, that kills a lot of them, unsurprisingly. $29.
I think this one over here passed with a nat 20, but even with half damage.
Ah, no, he's got this. With all 5 of his health right now. I mean, he's only taking 15 damage.
I love you, lucky key bombs.
He's got this. Oh, wait, nope, he's very dead.
I need to use that spell more in my Sonic games.
It is a really good spell.
Yeah, Draconic Transformation is no joke.
Yeah, I guess I'll describe her transformation a little bit more.
Yeah. Give some nice flavor.
For Kai's Draconic transformation, Andrus and Alu would recognize her like starry form, like take form. But like the little like star glowy bits around her like actually form like a dragon. It's kind of like a suit above her. It's pretty much a stand. It's just a stand.
Okay. See, like, my first thought was, as you were describing it. Wait, was she getting armor over this? Was this becoming Sentai? But no, yeah, stand makes more sense.
Alright.
Kaya, they're approaching you.
And action. I'm just gonna hit this guy with a stick.
All of that was a
Brennan.
bonus action?
Yeah, that was just a
Yep.
bonus action.
Damn.
Following benefits, blind sight, breath weapon. It is concentration.
Mhm.
When you cast this
Yep,
spell,
it
it
is.
is a bonus action, subsequent turns for the duration. God damn!
It's a really good spell.
Wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's a level 7 spell, so of course it's gonna be, but god damn.
I mean, there's some
And-
trash ones.
And does a 22 hit this guy?
You know, I think it does.
He takes 15 damage.
But he heals for 2. I'm kidding.
I was about to say, what? Oh, yeah, right.
The option exists.
And I
Can this guy absorb bludgeoning?
can absorb damage, and I'm gonna put the ticker that I'm gonna fly 15 feet back into the back diagonal into the sky.
Alright, let's see. Nah, it's
I
reach
already
of
put a
5.
tick.
Okay. I was trying to see if the monk would have gotten an opportunity attack over here, but his weapon is 5 feet, not reach. So he would not have gotten that opportunity. But now it is Merrick's turn.
You guys can clean it up.
Sweet. Yeah. I sent you a spell, Draco, if you want to look at it, just 'cause, again, weird compendium. And you said they don't have evasion? I think
No,
you're
they do not.
They do not.
Sweet.
They do not.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I mean, like I said, a lot of her guards are 17 up to like the late 20s. These are young monks. They're more there
Why
to
are
look
they-
pretty.
Why are they guarding a god?
Well, I mean, she
Because
has to
there's
have
20
guards.
monks.
Yeah. Figured quantity over quality.
Okay, let's see.
Can he take 20? Can he take 60 punches?
I mean, probably. Depends on
Sweet.
the action economy, honestly.
Rush burst, blah, blah, blah. I think I already looked through all your spells and I was okay with them, but yeah, no, I'm fine with this one.
Sweet. You love to hear it, friends. All right, 40-foot cone. Let's go.
Flame.
So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they need to make a dex save, which is their best stat, but we'll see how it goes.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go, dude.
1. Well, that's a natural 20, goddamn. Starting off strong. 2,
Fuck that guy.
3,
Kill him.
4,
Kill him the most.
5,
Kill him the most.
6, 2 nat 20s.
Hell yeah.
Kill him the
7.
second.
Still, half damage, guys. It's okay.
Okay. So, make it one more time, the cone.
Oh, right.
There's 7 of
Point
them.
from you, right?
Okay, one. So I'll start with this guy over here. He's the one that got the nat 20, so that'd be 36. That is 18, so he only takes 18.
Yeah, only 18, guys.
You know, only 18. However, the ones that failed, well, it's a DC 17, so he succeeded the second one.
Yep.
Number 3, he did not.
Did not.
Toasty.
So he is incinerated.
And same with the next one.
Bitch.
While I'm doing this, would you like to flavor how you cast?
Sure. So, again, he does not have an obvious weapon on him, just like a wrist shield on his left arm. But he holds his arms out in front of him, and as this wave of flame just erupts from him. And it's kind of like a darkish flame, too. It's not, like, super bright. It's kind of, like, corrupted looking.
Then
So freaking edgy.
What's his story?
Hell yeah.
crawling
just looked at the-
in my skin.
I just looked at the spell component for your flame wave. It requires tar.
Are you kidding? Oh my god.
A drop of tar.
You did this on purpose.
He might have.
What?
You know what you did.
Wait, did I miss it? 1, 2,
Tar.
3,
You
4,
fucking
5,
bastards.
6, 7.
It's everyone.
1,
Oh, darn it.
Oh,
5,
not
6,
again.
7.
I feel like
Oh,
I'm
this one I
missing
messed up.
something.
I feel like chaos. It's chaos home.
Yeah, she's home.
I feel like she hears that she's just having like PTSD, like Vietnam flashbacks.
Oh god.
Oh no. Alright, there we go. I've gotten all of them.
Hell yeah.
Alright. And that was your action. Any bonus actions you'd like to take?
I think I'm good there. I think I'm gonna just chill out now. I think I'm fine.
Alright. Olu, what would you like to do?
It's very, 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 let's see. How close am I now? Not close enough. Create food and water.
God damn it.
Right here.
I was waiting. I was waiting for that.
Is it great booty? Yeah, it's great booty water. Drink!
I think that's roughly the size that we made it before. They look really confused as they get splashed with water. Food flops to the ground.
Yeah, they just got burned and then you splash them with water.
Well, you know,
Are you trying to help them or?
they do feel a bit better. Except
Like,
for the guy all the
oh,
way at the
jeez.
end.
Cheese puffs, nice!
I look over. What the fuck?
You're also getting bumbled with food.
What do you
It's
do?
not just
Andros is
water,
just like,
you're
"Get
also
used to
getting,
this."
like-
You hear in your head, why do you keep him around?
I cannot answer that question.
Moral support.
Yeah. Olu also
Something
has
about
heals.
a prophecy.
There's also heals. So there's that.
Wait, it
SMH
does?
my head.
No, no.
No, there's no healing. It's just
No, I'm saying
just-
that you also heal. It's not just food and water that Olu brings.
oh yeah. Okay, I got confused for a moment. We're good.
Yeah, no, you healed all the enemies. Good job.
Suddenly, they regain all of their health, except for the dead ones. They say very dead.
Oh no,
Sweet.
they are crisp.
I mean, I do have resurrection.
I mean, if you want to use that.
No.
I'll blow them up. I'll do it.
Do you want to resurrect a charred corpse, or I don't even know what I've done to them. They're kind of just dust.
I don't know what I would call.
I
what I
mean,
did
if
to
we
'em.
resurrect it, we can kill it again.
I'm pretty
Would
sure.
it be burning or
I'm pretty
vaporizing?
sure a lot of them are turned to ash. There aren't exactly bodies left for some of these, which I mean makes covering up the murder a lot easier. But
Yeah.
And now
We're
with the addition of food and water, it makes it even easier to get lost in the sauce.
like, they're gonna have no idea what fucking happened here. Like, most of the monks are vaporized, some are dead. For some reason, there's a pile of food and water in the corner that's gonna be throwing them for a loop. I do not envy the detective that has to figure out what the fuck happened here.
My God.
Puffs
See,
one
yelling
up.
at Sybil, just do not cast food and water in public here ever again. Otherwise they'll know you murdered everyone here.
It's true. You're the only one with
I-
food and water. The only
Dear
one.
God, what kind of sick bastard
Yeah.
would do this?
The only one with that first level spell. Yep,
It's
yep.
third level, but still.
Wait, what?
Yep,
Oh yeah,
it's level
third
3.
level. Sorry.
I'm
Regardless.
I'm
Only
picturing
one
a
with that third level
detective
spell.
with a
I
pipe.
didn't realize that. Jesus.
So the murderer killed all these other monks by vaporizing them somehow, and for some reason someone dropped food and water here.
At what point does food and water become an attack?
It doesn't.
Because, like, think about it. There's, like, all of a sudden magical food is just pummeling down from the sky.
I mean, it says
Nah.
that it's on the ground. So, well, I mean,
It just shows up on the floor. I think you just
Yeah.
flavor it. It falls from the sky.
Oh.
Yeah. So, is there anything else, or is that it?
That's it, since I can't reach close enough yet.
Right. It is now the remaining monk's turn.
Gets a fisting.
Right. Let's see. They
Oh
have
yeah,
40
and
feet of
doesn't the
movement.
food and water? Part of the reason why I used food and water was because it would actually inhibit their ability to move.
True. Wait, why is that one? Is he not properly in there? That was weird. Okay, so
Reaction.
40.
I get some reactions on the one that got close to me. There's that and this.
Let's see. Sentinel. Master techniques take advantage of every drop the enemy's guard. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, their speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Well, they didn't move away from you. They're moving towards you. You get an opportunity
Polearm
attack when they move
Master.
away. Now let's see. Polearm Master.
The last sentence.
The weapon's damage die for this attack is D4. The attack deals bludgeoning damage when you're wielding a glaive, halberd, yada yada yada. Other creatures provoke opportunity attack from you when they enter. Okay. And then that would trigger Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so ideally you would stop them before they even get to you.
Well, you only have one reaction, so you can only do it on one of them, but still.
Yep. So, boop.
Yeah, that
19.
hits.
6.
Right, so the first monk runs up to you and you immediately punish him for even thinking about moving towards you. And then the second one comes up.
I glare at him.
But wait, there's more. Actually, wait, let me put him back because he has, that's 10 feet of movement, 15.
Oh my god. If he's just short because fucking food and water.
I would love it. Love to see it.
Actually, was he there or was he?
Just
no, he
step
was
of
in
the
the
wind, you
lineup there.
dumbass.
Yeah, right there.
I don't have that
perfect.
yet.
What?
You can own
Why
your-
are you here?
what do you know?
Why are you here? Go home.
That's 10. That would be 20 feet of movement. 25.
Go home. It's not worth this.
25. 30. 35. 40. He can't quite get up to you, that one. But he can attack Alu. See, that's 10. 15.
Food and water did its duty.
20, 25, 30, 35. He can actually get up to you. 10. So that'd be 10. Is that 20? Or, no, because it's an additional 5. So 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. He can't quite get up to you. So let's start with the monks around Luna. Actually, you know what? I'll go left to right. So we'll start with the one on Merrick. First with an unarmed strike. Does a 24 hit.
It will, actually.
All right, so you're going to take 7 piercing damage for some reason instead of bludgeoning. And I
Dumb.
need you to make a strength saving throw, or you're going to be knocked prone.
Okay.
DC is 13. You're fine. You're not knocked
Hell yeah.
prone. However, spear attack number 2, well, technically number 1, the 17 hit.
Does not.
Okay. And spear attack number 2 is a 10, so that's certainly not going to hit.
Also no.
Right, on Alu, unarmed attack number 1. If Roll20 wants to cooperate, come on. Come on, Roll20. There you go. An 11's not going to hit. I don't think a 14 hits.
Nope.
17?
Matches.
So he gets you with the last one. That is 7 piercing damage to Alu. Now for the Cavalcade of Monks on Luna. Womp. Does
They all
20
have disadvantage. They all have
Oh, that's a
disadvantage
miss?
because of dodging.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's right. So then yes, that would
Miss.
miss, because that's a 7. Whoop. That's a natural 1, so let me roll what he's done. That's what dodge does, right? Gives him disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 13. So he kicks up some dirt. Apparently someone didn't dust properly in here. Someone's gonna get fired for that. Or at least they would if the queen wasn't dead right now. So, he gets dirt in his eyes. His vision is halved. He has disadvantage on perception checks and attack rolls and dex saving throws against any visible effects. He's not blind, but close. I mean, I'll still use the blind token for it.
That's a lot of disadvantages on that guy.
And then double disadvantage. That is a 12, which does not hit. That is
I
unfortunate.
think you put it on the wrong token.
Oh, I guess I accidentally clicked you. Whoops. I could have swore I clicked the one above you. Guess I just barely missed it. I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. It's a bit zoomed out.
The dead is now disadvantaged.
All the disadvantage. Alright, now our last monk, the one with very little health, Punch! That is a 16,
Miss.
15,
Miss.
11.
Miss.
Well, that does it for that monk, so now it's the Shadowmaster's turn. And yeah, that hits. And he's dead. Although, let's see.
What a surprise.
Sneak attack. When hits target with weapon
20
attack has
poison?
advantage. You know, just casual 20 poison, as you do. They are within 5 feet of an ally, so she does get her sneak attack as well.
Mm-hmm.
So much overkill on this guy with like 1 health.
You love to see it.
He's got like, I think he actually has 2 health, yeah. So, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just, you know,
35 damage.
yeah, 35 damage. Just a casual 35 damage over their full health at 2 health. It's fine. Whoop. Right, and down goes that monk. I think she's good where she's standing. She's just gonna chill. And it is now Luna's turn. Significantly less monks to deal with.
Hey, you guys call yourself shield fighters. What a damn shame. First attack on the one. Actually, let's go with this one first.
All right.
Oop.
You know, I think a nat 20 will hit.
Just maybe.
Maybe. I mean, you're lucky.
16.
16, and yep, that takes him down. Never stood a ghost of a chance.
Hell yeah.
Second attack on him. Oop. 21
That'll hit.
for 10.
All right, okay, he's still standing.
Third attack.
Wait, you have
Six.
3 attacks? Wait, you're level
Ye-
14.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Fighter.
Yep.
I want
Forgot.
pure fire this one.
Alright, and
Literally just
16 will hit. Just barely, but it do.
For another 10.
Alright, and he is down.
Consistency.
Consistency of the 5v fighter,
And
let's
then-
go!
Luna will walk 5, 10, 15, 20 to this monk. Bonus action. Bop.
An 11 will not hit. He sees you out of the corner of his eye. You're not exactly subtle as this giant woman, and he jukes out of the way just in the nick of time.
Wait, can I use this? No, that one. Weakness rise. Giants. No. Increase stature. No. Wonder Workers. No.
If you're thinking of the runic shield, that only applies for defending.
Was it Rune Shield? Yes, it was Rune Shield. Okay. Then never mind.
Alright. It is now Andros' turn.
Okay.
That's about
21.
21 will hit.
And this next attack is going to be at advantage.
So it's the bludgeoning and the force, right?
Yeah.
Because that is more than enough to kill him. 'Cause that was 20 damage.
Okay.
He did not have 20 health left.
Then get that hit to the other one.
Fair enough. Still hits for 23. He's still standing.
And yeah, why not?
Okay, so that's 16 and 15.
Also with advantage because I can choose that with these gloves.
That's right. So that's... Let me calculate that up. That's a lot of overkill.
Wait, you could just choose to get advantage with that weapon?
Yep. If I successfully hit with an unarmed strike.
So that is...
I mean, it is a legendary item, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you did 50 damage, and he had 8 health left, so how do you want to destroy this child?
I just
Jesus.
give him 1-inch punch on the chest, and then I just make his rib cage fly out of his back.
You do the 1-inch punch, and you all watch as exploding out of his back is all sorts of viscera and bone. Poof!
And I still have one more punch, so
You do.
Do it.
advantage.
Yeah, you get him, Lion Man.
You fought a good fight.
6, so that'd be 15, which is just enough to take him down.
Rest.
You gently lay him down as he collapses, and you have destroyed the guards. All that's left is to walk through the door and meet with Narsus. So let's go back to the Aresia map proper, because I don't have a map for his chambers specifically. And it gives me some time to clear all this out. Whoop.
Good work, team.
And
It's
like
true.
always, food and water does its job.
Andros just looks at the dead monks and then gives a respectful bow.
Luna just shrinks back down to size.
I'll bow as well. I'm gonna stay in this transformation for the full duration just because I can.
Fair enough. Also, since it's a gold
Thanks.
cost thing, I think you use it up.
No.
I'm pretty sure anything
Okay.
with a gold cost, it uses up the item for it.
No. It would say in the description this item
Yeah.
is used up.
No,
Or-
you just have the component. It doesn't consume it.
Because like with Greater Restoration, it says which the
Which
spell
the spell
consumes.
consumes.
Items with a gold cost get consumed. So I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that all ones with gold cost do.
Because I have a lot of ones that do have a gold cost where like the item is consumed.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hero Space, there's a item with a specific cost which gets consumed.
It's the same for Summon Draconic Spirit. They don't get consumed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's not everyone has which the spell consumes, but I played a druid and did this manually, not realizing that it was literally drag and drop for like the longest time. So I remember what I would have to type in.
Spell description.
I know not all of these spells
Okay,
are
yeah, no, that's what it
which
is.
the spell consumes.
Okay. I did look it up, and that does seem to be the consensus as well, just to be sure. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm keeping this souvenir. It's mine.
Fair. All right, now let us find.
Holy Giants might wait for a minute.
I need to grab the audience with Narsus. Where are you? Rescuing captain. There you are. And I have to wait for Roll20 to behave and let me into my document. There we go. You make your way down into the underground levels of the Temple of the Shield. As you descend, you hear a beautiful ethereal voice drifting from below. When you finally reach the bottom, you discover a massive chamber filled with mirrors of all shapes and sizes. Hundreds of reflecting surfaces in ornate frames of gold and silver. The floor is layered with a rainbow of shimmering mosaics. In the center of the room, a bronze dragon is curled up on the floor, staring woefully into a large mirror. Seated beside him is a beautiful siren, who pets him gently and sings soft, mournful melodies. As you enter, the dragon lifts his head, noticing you. He scrambles to his feet, eager and excited. He lifts his head and extends his wings, preening and posing. Welcome to the Chamber of Beauty, my friends. I am called Narsus. We have much to discuss.
Nice to meet you.
And you as well, my friends. I assume you're here for the information that Echo has teased.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a ritual that we're going to need certain components for if we're going to cast the spell. I, of course, want to go back to being the god I once was. So, in exchange for the information, I want you to help me perform the ritual proper. On myself and also yourselves as well, if you'd like to become gods.
Well, do we need for that?
I suppose not, but of course it is your choice whether you do or don't, but I don't know what I'd give you if not the information about the ritual. You will still help me with this though, right?
Right inside
Luna
this guy,
face.
Draco.
You certainly
Luna face
can.
palm.
This is very suspicious. Nah. Oh god.
24.
You know, it's
I
kind of...
believe him completely.
Yeah, 100%. You believe him. Like, he doesn't have a reason to lie to you. Why would a god lie? Honestly. Come on. Let's see.
What does a 12 give?
Alright, well, let me grab a sheet for him. So I guess it would be this that he would roll and see. 7. Okay. So everyone aside from Kaya, the image you get of Narsus is, like you were told, he is very vain and egotistical. He wants to become a god again. He is not lying to you. And he gives off the vibes of, like, a proud puppy. He's so excited to go back to who he once was. You don't think he has it in him to lie about any of this at this point.
Well, I think before we do any of that, shouldn't we find a place that's not as bloody?
He looks outside. Oh, I didn't even notice. I mean, I guess you did have to come in here somehow, huh? Oh, well. Well, I did want to become a god for the people here, but I guess if it's an inconvenience for all of you, I suppose I should just come with all of you.
That would probably be smart.
I'll also give this to you for free without doing an insight check. He doesn't really seem to care about the corpses at all.
Like a god. Mortal problems.
So it's literally, oh, anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I mean, you also heard from Valis that he was very egotistical, so this all tracks from what you've heard.
Why did I have to roll a nat 1 to insight this guy?
With your nat 1, you know what? You can kind of understand where he's coming from. I mean, he wants to be a god for his people, and they've, like, dedicated a lot of their society to him, so he wants to do this for them. Everyone else, it's more about him. He wants to be a god of beauty again because he misses being a god of beauty.
Excalibur face.
Typical sack of shit.
Do we have anything that can just teleport or just make Echo just show up without having to move all the way to where Echo is and then move all the way back?
No, you're going to have to sneak him out of the city if that's your plan. He can polymorph. He prefers his god form, but that would be immediately recognizable because he's been here as that form for the past 500 years. So he's going to have to change what appearance he takes. He's not too happy about that, but he'll acquiesce. Because otherwise, what he wants is not going to happen.
Turn into a bunny.
Yeah, if you can just not look like you, that'd be great. We can go back the way we came.
It's a great sacrifice to myself, but I will acquiesce for the mission. And he'll transform, looking proud of his noble sacrifice, turning into a rabbit as you recommended.
Just pick a hot disc. Oh god. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. Just put him in like a bag or something.
You did this, Lion Man.
Yes, I did, and I don't regret it.
Be proud of yourself.
You know what
really
carried
proud
the
of
rabbit?
myself.
You know what carried the rabbit like a child carries a rabbit.
That's really what Echo was into.
This is the worst.
Just don't let the
better than having
rabbit
a
get
big
anywhere
dragon
close
following
to
us
people.
around.
He's very, very handsome. Like, obviously. You didn't get to see him in his human form. You said, yeah, that'd be dumb. Be something else. So, you get the feeling. I mean, he's a god of beauty. He's probably really hot.
Yeah, remember how when you met Helios?
No.
Yeah, I'm wearing him right
No.
now. He kind of knocks at his belt.
Alu was entranced by how handsome Helios was.
No, we're not going back there. No.
Yelly,
Alu, it's
Yelly,
fine. He's my.
Yelly, I need my fix.
Listen,
Let me
Alu,
have
it's fine.
this.
I'm wearing him as a belt right now. You're good.
I am walking out of the room.
And the Shadowmaster will join you all as you leave the room to plan
I will
how we go about
follow
this.
and pet the rabbit.
Is that a euphemism?
Maybe. Or it's literal. You decide. The rabbit will lean into you as you pet him. He seems to enjoy it.
Oh, that's a man, right?
It's a bunny now, though. You make your way back to the Red Lotus.
Jacob,
And
just one really quick question. Do we just leave the siren there?
so she's coming along too, because
Okay, I'm just
Narsus
wondering, I'm just
would have
wondering.
explained she's one of his attendants. She sings very beautifully and he wants to keep her with him. Plus, she's kind of important to the information he has to give you.
Okay, I'm just wondering, like, do we just leave a random person behind?
She
Just close the door on them?
You just keep singing.
I have a question.
I'm
No
And
witnesses.
if I use this,
Okay, let me see. What is that? Planar ally.
if I like get the right creature or like fiend or celestial, can we just teleport over to Echo?
I don't think it works like that. You would summon something to you, not vice versa.
You're looking for the teleport spell, which we do
Yeah.
not have.
I mean, like, I'm saying this as like, yes, we'll teleport something to us. Oh wait, it would summon something to us. Would Echo be something summonable?
I don't think so, because this
I don't think
is-
she's a celestial.
Yeah, she's not a celestial. She is Fae. She is a nymph, making her a Fae creature. And that is, ironically enough, not in the list. She would have to be a celestial, an elemental, a fiend, loyal to it to aid you.
Loyal to whichever deity that I choose to aid.
Yeah. And it's more that you're summoning a person that your deity is familiar with. So it wouldn't work out in the end. But the Shadowmaster would recommend that you all get out of the city at your earliest convenience. Because what you have done is definitely going to trigger some things, and the city is probably going to be going into lockdown shortly after.
Say no more.
And I'm going to shoot someone a message about something.
You're gonna shoot someone?
Maybe.
Damn, dude.
Yep, just shoot
Don't
someone.
shoot me.
You can catch it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Kind of a monster.
Yes, I am.
Let's see, we went with... Okay. And message sent.
Yeah, you may need help getting out of the city. Should probably help you guys.
Yes, I think that's for the... Oh, hold on. Yes, I think that's for the best. No offense, of course.
Well, I guess welcome to the crew.
Didn't expect the least.
Yeah. Just don't hug me. That'd be weird.
One dram of it.
Good.
So,
Feel tempted to do it out of spite.
does anyone want to turn into a whale again?
We just take the boat out. We're trying to be sneaky.
You're probably never coming back here ever again, considering you are probably going to be the prime suspects. Wait, those folks came in, and after they left, the queen was dead.
Nonsense.
No, it was
They-
probably the wind.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have no evidence. Unless someone casts food and water.
Yeah, right.
What?
We just left dust and food and water on the floor.
One guy with
that-
his rib cage removed, but you can't really analyze.
You can't you can't use detective vision on dust and charred corpses.
They bring in
And
the
the
greatest
last five
detective of all, Herlock Sholmes.
In the last 5 years, everybody knows Alu's call mark.
Yeah. There's like a signature in the food.
Can't believe you've done this.
It's like every bite, you notice like, huh, how did the signature get in here? Wild.
I mean, also, apparently, water is clean and doesn't go bad is like literally the last sentence of Create Food and Water. So, it's like, the water's really pure for some reason.
Was there a leak in here or something? What's with the water?
All right, you guys get to the boat. I'll go correct Echo and meet you there.
Okay. Maybe you can somehow find a way to get onto the boat.
I mean, talking about the little rowboat you took in here, right?
We have a much bigger boat outside of the city, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I meant me at the rowboat thing. The way out, right?
Yeah.
I just said head there with Narsus, and I'll go grab Echo.
Sounds like a plan.
Good work. Good work, team.
Do.
Merrick reluctantly joins the party.
So, you all managed to make it out of the city without too much of a fuss. They haven't found what's happened in the palace yet. But that's not necessarily your problem anymore. You make your way back to the Ultros, and Narsus transforms himself into a more humanoid form. There is no art of this form, which is wild to me. I mean, I get it's the post-game, but like, he's the god of beauty, and you're not going to give me any art of him? Of all the gods you'd want to see, it'd probably be that one. But, oh well.
He's just too pretty.
Just
Yeah,
get
he's too pretty.
Just get
You know,
Prince Charming
that's
from
fair.
Shrek, and we'll call it a day.
That's fair.
He feels like Prince Charming.
No, he's Prince Charming, but he has handsome Squidward face.
Oh my god.
You know what? That's canon now, because it's hilarious to me. Alright, so let me explain how the ritual is going to work. Obviously, I know the actual ritual. I can teach it to one of you. It's going to have to be... Let me look up the spell. I'm 100% sure on that. Or is it just in here? I believe, if off the top of my head, it has to be a cleric, a sorcerer, or a warlock.
So,
Kinda. Depends.
Depends on how much I don't use a certain thing. Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay, never mind.
It's a very powerful spell.
Yes.
Draco
So
explained it.
it's for clerics, sorcerers, and wizards. So of those classes, only one of you has one of those classes. So it is gonna have to be Alu. The spell is known as Theogenesis, and it requires 3 artifacts that Narsus does know the locations of, which makes this a lot easier. The first is the Caduceus. It's buried in the tomb of the former king of Eregia, Carpathos. Unfortunately, he's a vampire lord, so when you do go into his tomb, you're probably going to have to deal with undead. And lots of them. There's the Ambrosia, which is in the possession of a Minotaur warlord. He's used the Ambrosia to become charismatic, and he seems to be gathering tribes of centaurs, gigantes, and minotaurs for his own personal army. Apparently, the army is not quite there yet, but it's getting close to what Sidon was building, or at least that seems to be his goal. Thankfully, it's still in the early stages of it, so if you get the Ambrosia and take him out, no longer an issue. Then there's the last... Excuse me. Fucking hate my allergies anyway.
Bless you.
The last and the most difficult one to get is the Promethean Fire. It's somewhere at the bottom of the Cerulean Gulf, hidden within the legendary sunken city of the Sirens. His attendant does have a map to the sunken city of the Sirens, so she can get you there. You'll just need a way to, breathe underwater. Excuse me. Damn it. Hold on. Okay. You'll need a way to breathe underwater and some way to deal with the pressure. Okay. And,
Do you have RSV?
I have no idea what that is.
Does anyone remember what the acronym for RSV is? Beyond the last one being virus. Respiratory something. Virus, right? That's one of the viruses that's going around, along with COVID and the flu.
Maybe? I don't know for sure. I haven't gone to, a doctor for it. I just assumed this was allergy.
Do you normally have allergies at this time?
Honestly, my memory is kind of garbage. I don't recall, but also to be fair, it's also been kind of warm, so I'm thinking it might be my spring allergies acting up. I mean, it's also been a bit cold, so it might be winter allergies developing again as well. And it's weird because it's like, if it were a virus, I'd expect it to be all the time, but I have moments where I'm not coughing at all. It's just for some moments. Unfortunately, I am coughing, so I don't think it's a virus, because that would be more consistent. Anyway. Narsus is going to leave it up to you which one you're going to pursue first. The Tomb of Carpathos, obviously since he's a former king of the city, is pretty close, as is the Minotaur Warlord. It's really dealer's choice. He will say that the Sunken City, like I said, is probably going to be the hardest one for you to get to, so it might be best to do that one last.
Fight vampires? Anybody?
Sounds like a good Friday night.
So which one was the one with the huge army?
That would be the prison fort with the Minotaur Warlord. Like he said, though, they're not technically at the point where they're a huge army yet, but he's building toward it, uniting the tribes of Minotaurs, Centaurs, and Gigantes around the area together. with some of the Fae folk.
You Gunty's nuts?
God damn.
Like the
We should
Jumpus.
probably go to Uganti and the Minotaurs because
Gotta
they
fuck up some
might be a
vampires.
huge threat later on. And we just can't have that.
Fair point.
That is a good point, just to stop a
Sidon 2.
Yeah, Sidon 2 Minotaur edition.
The Sidoning.
That's a first day purchase you got to do to get that special DLC.
Damn.
So we're
But
going
I don't think
to.
the Vampire Lord's gonna be going anywhere, right? They're kind of just chilling.
Nah, they're stuck in there. Supposedly.
So Sidon's tomb.
Now Carpathos'
Boogaloo?
tomb. That's the prison fort you're going to be heading towards. So, let me grab that information. Do you guys want to attempt to start at this now or end here for the session?
We can go a bit more.
All right.
I'm good for a little more.
I'm struggling at the moment.
What did you say?
I'm struggling.
You're struggling? I'm a little struggling too.
All right, then. Well, it gives me enough time to properly read through here. The other important thing, are you bringing Sunny with you into the prison fort? She is
Why
older
not?
and more
Okay.
powerful. And I mean, this is a
Where
fort
is
designed for giants, so she shouldn't have any difficulty, maneuvering around.
Yep.
Where is the prison fort? Like, is it inside of Aresia or is it outside of it?
No, it's outside of Aresia in the woods.
Okay, so we'll be fine the second we're out of Aresia.
Yeah.
First goal will be getting out of Aresia.
I mean, we're already out.
Yeah. You just gotta drive your boat close enough to the point of interest. Like, it's close, but not too close to Aresia. It's not marked on the map, but I could mark it. No, let's go with that color. Probably around, like... Oh, wait. I was in squares. Whoopsie daisy. Let's try to grab freehand. Okay. And let's bring you all to the world map. There we go. Okay. Why did it not take chat? There we go. It was just being a little slow. And... oh, I probably shouldn't use dark green because we have a Artavius thing, but right here, basically, is where it is. So it's close-ish to Aresia, but not too close. And then the Tomb of Carpathos is right over here. And lastly, the... oh, yeah, that area. But, of course, somewhere in the Cerulean Gulf is where you're going to find the sunken city, the lost city of the Sirens.
Atlanta?
Yes. Even the wizard,
Nice.
or I'm sorry, even the magician could be found down there, potentially.
Fucking fish down there.
Wait, didn't we interact with sirens or mermaids earlier?
You interacted with mermaids, yes.
Oh, not sirens. Got
No.
it.
But that's a later thing, because you said the first thing you want to do is make your way to the prison fort. That is, up there is where the Tomb of Carpathos is. The prison fort is down here.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, with the mermaids,
Mm-hmm.
throwback to the time that one of them wanted to join us, what happened to that person? Is that person more free to roam and go on adventures, or is that person still stuck?
I mean, I'd imagine she's still with her father, unless one of you decided to acquiesce with her. Or not acquiesce, abscond with her. That was the word I was looking for, abscond.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone checked with them over during all this time.
Yeah. And plus, with the sea being different, it'd be harder to find them again.
Cut to Andros just swimming endlessly in the ocean. Where the fuck are they?
I wanted to bring her into my new dojo, but I can't find her. Yeah.
Again, Andros will be fine going to the bottom of the ocean because he has gills.
Yeah.
The rest
I'm a
of you
sea
are going to
lion.
need water breathing.
If
Yeah, I hate water.
If only we had water breathing.
If only. But
Yeah, I don't like water. I'll say it.
I'll just walk on it.
I mean,
But you have to go deep.
yeah, you got to go
Okay.
down in the water.
Jesus.
You gotta get in there.
Gotta get in there, dude.
Gotta get in there. I don't know how you like. You could be walking the water, but you wouldn't even see what you needed. You'd just be staring down at the ocean while everyone else did stuff.
It's okay, Alu. We'll just I'll strap the power glove to your leg, and that'll be your anchor.
There you go. I mean, you won't be able to
can-
breathe, but you got this.
You can haul like a 50 pound piece of jewelry around, right?
Probably. I am skilled in fighting, very minimally.
Wait a minute.
But are you strong? There's a difference between fighting and strength.
I just realized I messed up. I looked at something else. The fort is 2 days from Arisia, north, so it would actually be probably more up where I just moved it. So, you know, you're gonna have 2 days on the boat to do whatever you see fit.
We'll have time to interact with everybody.
True.
Oh God.
Or
Friendship.
we can just do
So
Don't
man.
brood
control
moodily.
water or control weather and make it one day.
We don't have control weather.
It's true. That was Tarla's
That was
thing.
Tarla's thing. We have a full 2 days.
Friendship.
Yep.
I
All
have
aboard the
control
friendship.
water. And I think one of my spells is control weather.
You're not that strong for control weather because even I can't use it yet.
Mm,
It's a level 8 spell.
yeah.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
probably thinking of my other campaign.
yeah, you might be. But another thing to bring up. So if you went by land, obviously it would take 2 days. Since you're going by sea, you're not going to have as many encounters. But you will have some on your way to the fort. But that's for later you. That's a later you problem.
Once the Kraken isn't showing up, I'm fine.
I will
And then-
slap that Kraken.
And then suddenly bursting from the ground for some reason, the Kraken.
It can walk on land.
All right,
It can, yeah.
round 3, I guess. Of running.
All right, round 3 immediately turns around and runs.
I could take it. I just need one good hit.
I need to get up close. Well, actually, no, I don't. I got my radiant
Get in
soul.
there.
I gotta get in there and just slap that Kraken into the Revelia, Draco.
No.
Wait, but what about the Kraken's bait? We can't just let them can't just kill
I'll
one
slap
of
them into the rebellion too.
They can live happily ever after in hell.
I could send the Kraken into space. That'll be fun.
Listen, I've been to hell. It's not that bad.
Krakens in space.
But we're sending them to clown hell.
Or I can send them to space. I've been to space.
Just Andros just takes out the ruby gate. He's just like, guys, I went into that clown label dimension and it was weird.
Don't worry.
I just peeked into it. I don't want to go back there.
So
Wait,
four
is this
orange
canon?
spider.
You know,
Also noses.
you know what would have been funny? Like, he wasn't expecting it, came back with a schnozzling.
Oh,
Guys,
Jesus.
I got a new pet.
No.
I mean, we're really close, me and my pet, but, you know, I think this is fine.
Draco during the Tuesday stream just say that a lion man pops his head out and then goes back in.
Good, yeah.
Listen, Andros, you just gotta take a Schnozzling and give it to the Myrmekis bug people. Let them have it.
I don't know if that's
sounds
something
like
you
a
want to
horrible
do.
idea. Don't they, like, above game, be able to just absorb?
Yeah. So you can have an entire race of very highly intelligent Schnozzlings.
No, I think they would dissect it and learn its secrets so they could turn their young into, like, xenomorphs.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. I think that's what would eventually happen, because, like, they'd figure out how the bug works, try to make something similar, and then they would just have a bunch of slaves working for them with schnozzlings on their noses. I mean, there's only one, so they can't learn, like, a whole lot from one dissection. They'd probably need more, but they might even find a way to get to the rebellion. That's its own problem. Anyway, with that, I think we're gonna end the session here, so let's start going around the horn. Hoshi, how'd you like tonight's session?
Oh, I enjoyed tonight's session. Was able to do a little bit of fighting. Happy about that. Still trying to figure out what the fuck Alek's playing. I think it's a warlock.
Maybe.
Maybe. Not too entirely sure. But other than that, I enjoyed tonight and everything, and that will be from me.
Alright. Ron, how about you? How'd you like tonight's session?
Who?
Rodden?
Oh, you cut out there. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It was fun. Got to be silly. Can't wait for Merrick to meet my daughter. It's like, sup, I have a kid.
Who's a dragon? You love
Yep.
those, right?
Yeah, but that's me. I'm having a good time.
Tough.
Alright, moving right along. Fan, how about you?
Got to punch a guy's rib cage out of his body. That's it.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, Andros is broken AF now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need godhood.
But you
Where's
could
your
become
god
the
now?
god of monks. Huh? I mean, it'd probably be
family first.
I think it'd be the god of war, honestly, would be what you were shooting for.
But the much more friendly god of war.
Yeah. I mean, it would be text-based, it would be a god of war, but it'd probably be more like the god of honorable combat.
God of sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Or
So
god
you're
of
not Kratos.
Which
or
we would
god
have,
of new beginnings or something.
which we'd have to figure out a specific way to get you to that specific area, but that is a later thing. Alek, what do you have going on?
Oh, hello, it's me. Yeah, great session. A little bit of combat. I'm still holding my cards close to my chest about what I'm playing, and I did not bust out a lot of my moves yet because I'm still wanting to have a big reveal. So, again, in the comments, let's figure out what I am. to multi-class. So, gotta pick 2. Anyway, but yeah, it was good stuff. I really like this character a lot. Got a lot of really interesting spells and abilities and stuff, and excited to see where we go with it. And yeah, I also stream. Probably back next week. I don't think we're gonna stream this weekend, but for sure, like Monday, maybe doing some more co-op, A Way Out with Chaos, and then our other D&D campaigns on Tuesday, where we fight a giant crocodile and everyone dies. So
I am Rook.
All right, sounds fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you had to be there.
Don't die to crocodiles, I guess. And
Wait,
I just
we're
attempt to
in
kill them every
Florida?
session. It's great.
Yeah.
very
Souls.
hostile DM.
Wait,
You're
we're
not
in
wrong.
Florida?
I mean, sewer gator.
Yeah,
Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, I didn't
Basically.
realize your campaign was just in Florida.
I mean, that's why it's Dark Souls of D&D. It's Florida.
I mean, have you seen our party? We're basically Florida people.
You're not wrong.
Or Cabo.
So who is the most Florida man of that group? That's the real question.
Fucking Glorbo.
He's just really nice about it.
He's such a soft boy.
He's a Canadian that moved to Florida.
The
Oh
positive,
my god.
the good Florida man. Like, there are stories that go all over the gambit for Florida man. Some are evil, some are good. He is good Florida man.
Yeah, he left out food for the Fae, so I made Shadow Goblins attack him while he slept. It was great.
No.
Fuck your kindness.
How dare you be
Are
kind?
you telling me? Are you telling me that they use create food and water?
No.
No, he bought pastries.
No, he bought pastries with his own hard-earned money.
For the Fae.
Well, the money that we could be using for rent, but it's fine because we accept Orbo.
Who
It's
needs
fine.
rent, really, right?
He got food the proper way, the honorable way, through money.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, are you telling
Capitalism,
me that
dude.
create food and water is dishonorable?
Did you work for it?
He used magic.
You didn't
We all know,
cook
everyone knows magic is cheap.
That's cheating food.
magic. Shit.
It's happened is Watcher makes the candy for snack. I can sell it.
I mean, he does have create food and water, and he did use it to create candy. I mean, it's not the most tasty candy, but it is candy.
You could have been selling your food and water this entire time, making us money. How dare you?
Well, again, it's not going to be the best food. It's bland and tasteless.
BTW.
Yeah.
Let's go back to our statues and see what kind of mundane magic items we got.
I'm just gonna pretend that every time I cast food and water, it's just taking food that just gone stale or was about to be thrown out because it's like the end of the day at restaurants. Like all of a sudden, that's the food that just
God,
dropped
the
out.
worst.
Oh my god.
And then who just carries around just nothing but seasoning.
Hold on,
You have
before
to
you
end the
eat.
day Olive Garden breadsticks.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Stale Olive Garden breadsticks.
Alu can do that. Alu can make endless breadsticks.
Why are they crunchy?
So,
Don't worry about it.
so what you're saying is that Alu is just going to run an Olive Garden after all this is said and done.
Oh my god.
Maybe that'll win Balas's
Olive
heart.
Garden.
When you hear your family.
It's true. But moving right along, speaking of yelling, what do you have going on?
I will be out of the country soon because a cousin of mine is getting married.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to them. And I will be performing at the wedding, so I will have to do a bit of practice on that too. But I should be able to make it for next week's session. It's just the week after that.
Okay. I'll have to speak to everyone after stream about obviously after next one, figure out what we're doing. But I'll let all of you watching know when we have an idea on that. And of course, you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Monday, you can catch me here with Deluna13 as we come back to our Pokemon Emerald Metalock race, or at least we're going to try to. Depending on how his computer wants to work with him or not, we'll see how that goes, because unfortunately where he's living right now has garbage internet, but we're going to hope it works. If not, we'll probably work on something else, maybe crosscode, maybe we'll do some party games. We'll have to see how that goes. Tuesday, you can catch myself, Rail Hoshi, Milla Ninja, Hey Mr. Rabbit, Chocolate Zombie 101, and Deluna13 as they make their way through the funhouse of Hecna. What wacky hijinks are they gonna get into next after they battle a room full of mimics that are instruments? It's going to be a musical toe-tapping battle. You'll have to tune in and see it. Wednesday, I'm going to be doing more Link Between Worlds, where we have to climb the Tower of Hera now and get the last pendant so we can get the Master Sword. Should be easy, right? Ha 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 ha. Anyway. Of course, on Thursday, you can catch me and Deluna here for more Kingdom Hearts Recoded, where I lost all my progress last stream. I'm working on that off-screen, but we're going to be going into the Olympus Coliseum Labyrinth so that we can see what else is down there and maybe get some levels before we finish the game off. You'll have to tune in to see how that goes. And last but certainly not least, Fridays, you can check out our gang here as they make their way through Zakharoth's prison fortress. What will they encounter inside? How powerful is Zakharoth and his army? You'll have to tune in to find out. But with all of that said and done, how about we find someone to raid? Whoop. Oh, whoops, I had this open the whole time. Whoopsie daisy.
I mean, Rabbit's playing Among Us.
That's pretty sus. Well, you know what?
Listen, I'm not the imposter.
That's exactly what the imposter would say.
I mean, we have 2 rabbits now, so one has to be imposter.
It's true. You know what? Let's raid Mr. Rabbit.
So now we'll have 3 rabbits.
Can never have enough. What do we want our raid message to be while I'm setting this up?
The rabbit did it.
That's perfect.
You never know if it's just an innocent, cute little bunny rabbit, or if it's the terror rabbit from,
The Monty Python thing?
yes.
Holy Grail?
The killer rabbit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have your holy hand grenades.
I mean...
Oh yeah, you technically do.
And that's next
Wild.
level for me, Draco.